What was your reaction when Real Sports got canceled after 29
Oh,
years?
we're having a nice conversation. You have to ruin my day. Um, what do you think? What was your reaction?
Disappointment.
Why?
Well, I think it's almost strange that Real Sports was the outlier. Um, like so much sports media content is debate shows where topics are recycled and they're just chasing headlines and clips. And I think there is value for that in sports entertainment. Um, but it's strange that Real Sports isn't more of what is the expected from sports media. So to lose that show, I think, one of the real pieces of sports journalism and sports media, I think that was a big hit to the industry.
A mess. Thank you for that. Um, I couldn't agree more, obviously. A massive void. A massive void. Um, Listen, I was with the show for 17 of its 29 years. It was the longest running show on HBO. Um, I will debate anybody who thinks that the quality in any capacity fell off. I think there are a number of factors that entered into it, but it was an outlier because it took anyone and anything on, and it was really necessary. It was an important show. It spoke truth to power, and it enlightened. It made you cry. It made you wonder. It made you wistful. It it was an amazing show. By far the thing I'm most proud of in my career. That and probably in 2008 in Beijing in the Olympics. But it was really really hard. There's just nothing out there that can come close to it. And I did a story for the last show, the last original show, which I was really really proud of. In some ways, it kind of encapsulated my real sports career. It was a profile on Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay, and I literally had been trying to get that interview for 12 years. And the reason I know that is because prior to the final show, Bryant Gumbel had said to us, the correspondents, give me your top 10 pieces of your career. Just your favorite pieces for whatever reason. It's completely subjective. So I went through like all my file of my real sports file dating back to 2006. And I actually found the email that I first sent to the Colts in 2012. And it said, I'd like to, profile Mr. Irsay. So coming full circle was really intense for me on that. But it's massively disappointing. I try to process it by saying I'm really glad that I had that experience. I learned so much. I feel like I made an impact. I mean, still the biggest story in my career was sexual assault in Bikram yoga. We really made a big difference in people's lives. We got reached out to by a number of domestic violence agencies. Just we're putting this on our watch list. People need to be aware of this. I just feel like I did a lot of stories. The whole show did so many stories that really made an impact on people. Camel jockeys changed rules in the UAE. I mean, there's so many things that were brought to light. And I uniformly heard from people, not just women, but uniform. I don't really like sports, but I love your show, and that's the essence of what sports
Yeah.
was. It had some tangential connection to sports, but it was an important story that needed to be told and that people needed to learn about.